Looking at the last game for the Orlando Magic, it was a win against the Houston Rockets. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but, guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball in that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Ryan Vucevic are the power forward and center. And it's the Beast in at the 1 spot. On defense, the Magic. Parsons attacking. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Chandler kicks to Ellis. He dishes it to Parsons. For 3. Can't get it to go. And Orlando the other way now.
It's interesting that the Mavs almost exclusively built through free agency. They make draft picks, but they always seem to have a hand in free agency come July.
Now Nelson. After the missed 3 from the Beast, it's stolen by Harris. Here's the Beast. Guarded by Nelson. No good from the Beast.
That's 3 misses to start the game, guys. Does not bode well here early. Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And now just over a minute played here in the first.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk just for a bit. In the first meeting, he said that he didn't feel his team was as sharp as they needed to be in their offensive sets, and that is what cost them the game. He told me if we can take care of the ball and execute in the half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a much better position to win against this team. Let's see if that's the case.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
Well, it sounds simple, Kevin. You got to shoot the ball well to win, but the way to try to do that is to get yourself the best opportunities possible. And that means executing offensively.
And not just executing, but not settling for anything but high percentage shots, guys. I mean, smart basketball and not forcing anything unnecessarily.
Now, here is Nelson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. Parsons attacking. Almost, but it rolls out. The Magic have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's the Beast. He nails it, and we're tied up. The Beast's got his second bucket of the night. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Nelson. It's rebounded by the Beast. The Beast's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Coach Rick Carlisle is really a competitive guy. He's hardworking, brings a razor-sharp intensity to the job. Former NBA player himself, but he's not what you would call a player's coach. At least he doesn't fit that description as we've become accustomed to hearing it applied. He's not buddy-buddy with this guy. He's clearly all business.
And Steve, when you played, was that important really to have a coach who really connected with players on the floor, or was it all about business?
No, I think it's... important to connect with your players on a personal level. You need to get to know them, and they need to get to know you. There's got to be a healthy amount of trust for the relationships to work.
Orlando with the ball, following the shot by Jameer Nelson. The shot's good from the Beast. The Beast's got 7.
Looks like he's trying to find a groove in this game, just hasn't had it dialed in yet.
Here's Nelson. Now the feed to Chandler. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Stop settling for threes.
Orlando going with an almost entirely... Now Ellis. He had 19 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Kicks it to bottom. Poked away. There's the 3. And so that's the end of the first quarter. Offensively, pretty stagnant. Magic out in front, leading by a point. the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
It's so difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Matt Bonner. Then there's Ellis. And it's Harris in at the 1. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Mavericks trailed by 6. And it's blocked by Gordon. Oh, and here he comes. Ridenour all alone. That's good.
I'm sensing, guys, this game really starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as their lead gets more and more comfortable.
And Orlando making a change here. Fries checked in.
Tobias Harris, a combo forward, originally drafted by the Bucks out of Tennessee. I love his game. He does a little bit of everything and does it all well. He can handle. He shoots it a bit from outside. Not sure what his best position is going forward, but he's a quality player.
Got that one up quick. The Beasts got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Harris up top. Right now averaging 7 points a game. 6 to shoot. Harris missing again.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Vucevic is screen on Harris. Here's the Beast. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this run going much longer.
I tell you what, Steve, it's already lasted longer than I thought possible.
Harris passes to Aminu. Vucevic against Nowitzki. The rebound by the Beast.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
And Bonner pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And it's Harris off the drive. And he gets it to go.
That's a nice hoop for a guy that typically doesn't score a lot.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. In third, the Mavericks.
This is one of the best scoring teams in the league, actually. They found a nice offensive flow to their game, and they don't have any problem putting points on the board. What a game we've seen here for the Beast. He's got 16 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Matt Bonner. Chandler Parsons comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Harris. Here's the Beast. Goes back up. And Nowitzki with the block. And they get it back. They recover it. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Nelson with it, averaging 9 points per contest. The pass to Nowitzki. It's hauled in by the Magic. The Beasts got 8 rebounds in this game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Beasts got 19 points.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nelson, no luck.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Here's the Beast, guarded by Nelson. And again, the basket is good from the Beast.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Dirk Nowitzki has a game that certainly should age well. He said standing in the corner shooting a 3-ball will never be a problem. It's the preparation you have to do every summer. Once I get tired of that, it'll be over quick. You've got to put in a lot of work at this age to still perform at a high level. A pretty honest assessment, guys.
A great work ethic.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Well, Jameer, what...
All right, fellas, great job in the early going, but we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building up.
Second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, what a remarkable half, the way he attacked the rim and scored in the paint. Defenders, they were trying to slow him down any way possible, but he still got through.
Easier said than done when he's the penetrator. His speed and agility make him extremely hard to defend.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Fry and Vucevic are the power forward and center, and it's the Beast in at the point.
Monte Ellis, for his size, one of the premier finishers in the game. The finger roll, the scoop, the floater, running hooks, and yes, even the poster dunk. At 6'3", he's got it all in his repertoire. Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
The Mavericks shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. On the wing, Ellis. Nelson, no one around him. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 3 assists tonight. And Ellis gets to the free throw line and punches Clark. You put aside Steve Nash, would you say that Ellis might be the best scoring sidekick that Dirk has ever had?
Well, I'd have to go back and look at the rosters, but clearly I wouldn't have a problem with Ellis being right in the mix of best sidekick scorers for Dirk Nowitzki. Ellis is a 20-point-a-game scorer.
I know he is, yeah. Here's Nowitzki, lays it up and banks it in. Nowitzki's got his second bucket.
That's their third straight.